Entering the graveyard that swallows people. The graveyard didn't warn Evan Carter not to enter. It warned everyone else not to follow him. Police found the sign outside Blackthorn Graveyard. 6 words painted across old wood. Do not follow Evan Carter. The problem was simple. Nobody knew who Evan Carter was. The name didn't exist in any public records. No social media, no driver's license, no school history, nothing. Yet somebody had gone through the trouble of putting his full name on a warning sign. A few hours later, the mystery got worse. A brand new YouTube channel uploaded its first video. The channel name was Evan Carter. The title read, "Entering the Graveyard That Swallows People." I was one of the investigators assigned to the case. At first we assumed it was a prank. Then we searched older records connected to Blackthorn Graveyard. That's when we found the pattern. For more than 60 years, warning. Messages had appeared before disappearances, not after, before. Every message contained the name of someone who would later vanish. The names always appeared first. The disappearances always happened later. And the warnings had never been wrong. Not once. Evan became case number 24. His video started normally. A flashlight, a camera, an abandoned graveyard. Nothing unusual. Then he found a second sign. This one wasn't near the entrance. It was deep inside the cemetery. The message was shorter. Turn around. Beneath it was a photograph. The photograph showed Evan standing exactly where he was. The problem? The picture had been printed before he entered the graveyard. Investigators confirmed it. The paper itself was years old. Someone had photographed Evan before he arrived. Evan laughed it off. Then things became harder to explain. As he walked deeper into the cemetery, photographs started appearing on his camera. Pictures he never took. The first showed a broken angel statue. 10 minutes later, he reached the statue. The second showed a collapsed mausoleum. 20 minutes later, he found it. Every image predicted where he would go next. It was as if the camera already knew his route. Back at the station, we reviewed historical photographs of Blackthorn Graveyard. One analyst noticed something strange. A man was standing in the background, barely visible. We enhanced the image. The man looked exactly like Evan. The photograph was taken in 1988. Evan wasn't born until decades later. We checked another image. Same result, then another, and another. Across multiple decades, Evan appeared in photographs taken long before he existed. Always in the background, always watching. The closer we got to the date of his disappearance, the more often he appeared. It was like the graveyard's history was filling up with him. 3 hours into the recording, Evan discovered disturbed soil between 2 graves. He started digging. Less than a minute later, he uncovered an old digital camera. The device should not have worked. It was damaged and half buried, yet powered on instantly. Inside was a single video file. The footage showed Evan, not the Evan holding the camera. Another Evan. Dirt covered his face. His hands were shaking. He looked exhausted, terrified. He stared directly into the lens, then spoke. "Don't let me reach the center." That was all. No explanation, no context. The recording ended. Evan became visibly nervous after watching it. For the first time in the video, he considered leaving, but he didn't. He kept walking. That decision was the last confirmed action anyone ever saw him make. His final footage was recovered weeks later. No attack, no scream, no struggle. The camera simply fell to the ground. The lens pointed toward a weathered grave marker. Investigators enhanced the image. The name carved into the stone was Evan Carter. Beneath it were 3 words. Date of death unknown. At first, we thought that was the ending. We were wrong. 3 days after the investigation was suspended, another warning sign appeared outside Blackthorn Graveyard. Officers arrived immediately. The message contained 7 words. Do not follow Evan. He finally found the center. The sign was photographed and removed, just like all the others. To this day, nobody knows who creates the warnings. Nobody knows how the names appear before the disappearances happen. And nobody knows what the center is. But one fact still bothers me. Every warning in the archive predicted a future victim. Every single one. Which means the most important mystery was never what happened to Evan Carter. The real mystery is how the graveyard always knows who's next. Before I end this file, I need your opinion. If the warnings always appeared before the disappearances, then who wrote Evan Carter's name on that sign? Let me know your theory.